Happy Friday, June 26th. If you don't know who we are Lynn and Will of linandwill.com along that little ticker tape down there. And what we do, we are coaches, coaches, mentors, and trainers to help you grow your business online, learning the all ever important attraction marketing formula. And why is it important to learn and grow online? Because there are billions of people online now, and it is growing. And the what is predicted by 2025 as far as sales online and the amount of people online is going to boom much bigger than we are right now in 2020. So it's important for you to branch out and get online, get your business online, create a business online. Now is the time. And you need to learn those internet marketing skills. There's no two ways about it. You need to invest in yourself. An investment in yourself is an investment into your future.
Certainly.
So the attraction marketing formula, I can't talk today, can help you build your business on a global scale and targeting your exact audience of where you need to get to offer whatever it is that your offer is. So that's who we are, coaches, mentors, and trainers with the attraction marketing formula.
You're not saying M's anymore today. It's all the M's. So if you are one of those people who are prospecting everybody within 3 feet, making those lists of 100, having those three-way phone calls, those belly-to-bellies and those knees-to-knees types of meetings, that old school network marketing business, and you're stuck. You're actually repelling people. You're not attracting people. So as us being coaches, trainers, and mentors, we're here to show you how to do that. So today, if you're coming to us live, please give us a little love by dropping us a heart emoji in the comments section below. If you're coming to us on a replay, give us a hashtag replay, and we'll give you a shout out later. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns during this Facebook Live, please drop them in the comments section below, or you can certainly send us a message through Facebook Messenger. And as always, we love to find out where everybody is coming from in this big, beautiful blue marble. So if you drop your location in the comments section below, we'd love to give you a shout out and just to see where you're coming from, as we do broadcast to over 30 countries in the world. What I was getting around to is that Lynn always says target your audience. So that's what attraction marketing, part of the most important part is that there's a big highway out there with 45% of the world's population on it, and you want to find out some way of getting those people down your road to take a look at what you have to offer, because you are out there to solve their problems. Belief equals sales. So you have to believe before you can actually sell. People don't buy products, they buy belief. So that's an important statement. So today we have to talk about 3 steps to win in business. We're going to go over, Lynn's going to go over, number 1, which is set up goals, 2, write them down, and 3, prioritize. So, if you look at yourself, we're not conditioned to manage ourselves. From the day we're born, someone, takes care of our diapers, knows when we need to be fed, and then we start school. And what happens at school? We have a bell that switches us from class to class. We have teachers that issue us homework. We have a schedule that we're supposed to follow once we're in school. And then we graduate school, and then we get into the workforce. And guess what? We're still into that category. We have bosses that tell us what to do. We have times, schedules that tell us what time to go to work, what time to go to lunch, what time we're off. We have all those things going on that are actually scheduling our life for us. But when you become an entrepreneur, guess what goes out the window? You don't have anybody telling you what to do. So it's really important to make sure that your time is valued. And what I want to say about that is, oh my Lord, I forgot what I was going to say about it. But anyway, so time is very important because you have nobody to manage you other than you, yourself, and I. So with that being said, Lynn, take her away if you don't mind, because I'm stuck too.
So setting goals is very important. You really need to set goals. And how do you set goals? By having a daily method of operation, a weekly method of operation, and a monthly method of operation. Perhaps you do something on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you do alternative things. But every day, you're driving your business forward. You're not only being busy, but you're truly being productive. That's a big part of setting goals. And another way is having an accountability partner. Will is you are my accountability partner for sure.
And you are mine.
He has a spreadsheet, and he actually goes over what my list of to-dos are and if I've done them, as well as his list. Plus, we have accountability groups that we are a part of, which is a great, because we get to share what's working, what isn't working with other people who are in the same type of business, whether it's people who are involved with our network marketing business or it's people that are involved with attraction marketing. And that's great to have accountability to get you in the habit of doing what you need to do to drive your business forward and not just be busy, but truly be productive and moving toward those goals. So,
I love it.
Do something daily to make stuff happen. And also, I believe there's a balance between learning and doing. So you need to watch videos. You do need to read books. Spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day reading a book. Viewing educational webinars. This is all great, but we can get caught up viewing, and get very distracted.
Learning.
Right. So you need to balance the learning with the actual doing. What you're learning in that video or webinar watching or webinar listening to, you're actually moving it over to the doing and implementation part. So you're moving your business forward.
Exactly.
So that's pretty much what I wanted to say about setting goals.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't really have anything other to say. Although my thought was that when you're an entrepreneur, nobody tells you what to do. So that's why it's important to work on these 3 steps. Also, I'd like to make one more mention before you go any further, is that there's the 80-20 rule. You know, there's always that 80-20 rule with all kinds of stuff. You know, 80% of the work's done by 20% of the workforce. Well, it kind of rings the same with what we're trying to say today, is that 80% of your results will come from 20% of your activity. So there has to be, like Lynn said, a balance between learning and actually doing it. Learning is very important, but it's not moving your business forward. Doing it is what's moving your business forward. So you got to figure out what is doing it and what is learning. I'm sorry, Lynn, go ahead.
No, don't be sorry. You're totally fine. So the next part is writing down your goals. You really do need to write down your goals. You have to make them real. So I personally have a journal that I've been using for years. I write that into that weekly about my goals, dreams, and ambitions. But also having a vision board is a great thing to do, to write down your to write down your goals. As well as having a schedule. Make yourself accountable that on Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to do this. Like, for instance, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have a lot of Zoom meetings. So there's only so much and many other hours in the day. It has to you really need to have a schedule of what you need to accomplish.
Right, so you can work around it with other stuff.
Right, because on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, there are so many other things to do to drive traffic to get your business moving forward. We personally have committed to doing Facebook Lives on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And sometimes it's not so convenient because kids get in the way, parents get in the way, dogs get in the way, doctor appointments get in the way, needing to get your car serviced, life gets in the way, right?
Right.
But when you write down your goals and then you write down a schedule and you actually have a methodology for how you're going to implement and work on those goals by writing them down and knowing what it is that you need to accomplish and what it is you need to do, that will help keep you on track.
Right.
So,
you want to say something about it?
Go right
ahead.
So,
Lynn mentioned earlier, we have monthly, what we call daily method of operations, or monthly operations, and then we have a weekly one that we keep track of both of these on a daily basis. And it's not that I'm the taskmaster, but I take care of all the data. So, every afternoon or every morning, we go over those, and we actually, it's nothing that you have to write in, but it's just like you putting a check mark in. Did you do this? Did you not? Did you do this? Did you not? So writing all that down, you can go back and say, let's say we go back a month ago, we can look at that and say, wow, we had a big hole here where we didn't do something, and the result of that was this. So you kind of, because you wrote it down, you have a kind of a storyline or a line that tells you where you came from and where you're going. So you can always go back and look at it and go, oh, that's what was wrong because we didn't do this before. A coach told me once that, practice makes perfect, but you got to practice the same thing over and over again. So that's what you try to do with writing these, is that you don't want to keep changing things as you go. You just want to keep doing that and then tweaking a little bit as you go, but you can see where you came from and where you're going. That's all I got to say.
Very good. So the third step to win in business, and that's what this Facebook Live is about, 3 steps to win in business. So the first...
Hey, Mom.
Phone call from my mother. I'll have to call her back. So the first was setting goals. The second is writing down your goals. And the third is prioritizing your goals. So, for instance, if you have a goal that you need to write an email every day, or at least Monday through Friday, make sure you set aside, say, 9 o'clock to 9:30. That's going to be your time for email writing. More often than not, if you schedule and prioritize like that, you will get those emails created and sent off. Magic is in discipline,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, certainly.
And once you make a commitment to something and you really stick toward that commitment, that becomes a habit, right? Just like working out. I made a commitment to working out many years ago, probably when I was still a kid. I've always liked to do physical exercise, but still, as much as I enjoy it, I don't feel like working out sometimes, but I force myself to. And it's become a habit in my life. So by it becoming a habit, like it's a non-negotiable. It's something I have to do. So I do it. And yes, I don't always feel like it, but I made a commitment to it, so I do it. And the same thing holds true with your business. You need to make a commitment and create these daily habits, because over a period of time, all these little positive habits that you're doing on a daily basis actually multiply and grow into big movement and changes forward in your business. Right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
As Jim Rohn has said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. And discipline is a huge part of it. Discipline makes or breaks you. If you don't have the discipline to really schedule and write down and visualize and then implement and really have a schedule that you really stick to and don't deviate too much from.
Stick to it. This.
Right. You will build your business in a successful way and not shortchange yourself.
What's that you always tell me that it takes so many times to turn a habit? Yeah,
I think it's 21 days, right?
21 days.
Takes
like I said,
21 days,
day,
right, to
21
make a
days
habit.
to make a habit. So I've always thought that was kind of cool because Lynn's the only one that's ever told me that, but it makes sense because there's several things that she's told me about. She can just do it 21 days and boom, it'll become a habit. And it has. So appreciate that. My accountability partner.
So that's pretty much what I had to say about prioritizing. Do you have anything to add?
No, not really. Just make sure you allocate your time wisely. That's the most important thing. You know, I just can't make more of that than what it is. You know, set your goals, write down your priorities, and then prioritize your priorities. And if you do that and you do it day in and day out, it's going to lead to success. And you stick with it, or what was it?
Stick-to-itiveness, as
right.
Erin Brockovich stated so fervently when we listened to her at a convention about a year ago.
That was a great speaker. She was.
Right.
She was really good. Very interesting. So that's all I have to say about that on Friday, whatever it is, June
26th. We hope you got some value, something you can take away from what we said today that can help you move forward with your business.
That golden nugget.
Right.
So you can carry away the trophy. So, as always, I'll be putting a link in the comments section below after the Facebook Live is over, and that will lead you to the blog that we have been talking about today. And within that blog, we're going to be able to offer you a free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. You just grab that link, and then away you go, and you'll get 10 days of text and video and blog content that will tell you all about what attraction marketing actually is and lead you on the way to success within your business. Also, Lynn, what else do we have to offer?
It's still June 26th. Throughout the month of June, we've been offering up to 1 hour of free coaching. Whatever it is you'd like to learn about, whether it's attraction marketing and how the nuts and bolts of that formula work and how the blueprint and the roadmap work, why internet marketing skills are important, why the internet is only growing exponentially bigger. Don't be left out. You're not too late. Not by any means.
No.
It's growing, and the projections by 2025 are enormous. And now is the time to elevate yourself. You deserve it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future.
Right. And, you know, it doesn't have to be an hour. It could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever time you might want to spend with us. We can even go so far as to audit your Facebook business page or your fan page, give you some tips, tricks about what to tweak on that. Or if you just want to learn more about what attraction marketing is, you can get on our Facebook fan page and click on the boot or hit the book now. And schedule a video call with us, or you can go over to lynnandwill.com there and go to pull down the menu that says work with us, and you can schedule a video call there, or you can drop a comment in the comment section below or send us a Facebook Messenger message. And the last thing we have to offer is we have a book also.
Oh, I thought we didn't talk.
No.
Okay, we do. We have the Attraction Marketing Formula EBook, which is a great read. It's an easy read. It is I thought it was 150 pages.
No, it's 280.
280. Well, that was a quick 280 pages.
Yeah, it did.
It teaches you about automation and how you can leverage automation, how it actually works, and how cool is that?
Yeah, it is.
To learn how to leverage social media, how to leverage the internet, how to become part of the now, what's going on in our world today. Everything is growing online exponentially. Right. Now is the time.
So that book is, we'll be able to give it to you for our price for $27. I will also put that link in the comment section below after the Facebook Live is over with. And you have exactly 1 hour to get it at our price. So once you grab that link and you scroll all the way to the bottom and order the book, make sure you have your card in hand. Then grab that link and fill out the little bit of information, and then boom, that will be emailed to you via email, and it's an ebook, and you got it right there in your hands for all of $27, which we always say is 5 days of
Starbucks.
So it's a great read, and it's for the price, it'll really make you open your eyes about what attraction marketing is. That's all I got to say, really.
Perfect. So we
hope everybody has a great weekend, right?
Right.
And I don't have no idea what the topic is
on Monday.
Next Monday, but I think it has something to do with ads. 4 different types of ads on Facebook that'll help you promote your business.
Drive traffic. It's all about driving traffic to your business, right?
Right. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. It is hotter than the blazes here in Florida. We just had the Sahara dust storm go by. So I think we're dealing for like one more day, which kind of made it kind of hazy. But it made the air dry. So that's kind of cool.
Which is a cool thing. That's great.
A lot better than humid. Anything else, Lynn? Mm-mm. Okay. All right, then. Peace, love, and light, everybody.
See you on Monday, 3 p.m.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
See ya.
Bye-bye.